Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to talk about Grimace's birthday meal at McDonald's. So, a lot of people will roll into the comments and they'll say, "Scott, Dungeons and Dragons is just McDonald's. Serve up a bunch of pablum, nobody likes it." First of all, you're an ignorant fool if you ever say that, and the reason why is McDonald's is not a regular restaurant. I have just got my lunch from McDonald's, and today I got Grimace's birthday meal. And I want to explain to you why it was a delightful experience and why Dungeons & Dragons is following the same path as McDonald's and why that's not bad. It's actually the best thing possible. So first of all, McDonald's is not a regular restaurant. When Russia invaded Ukraine, right? Literally, Ukrainian people dying. McDonald's did what the U.S. government should have done, right? The U.S. government has done nothing to punish Russia for what they did to Ukraine, but McDonald's did, right? So what should America have done day one of the Ukraine invasion? They should have had 300,000 boots on the ground, walked from the capital of Ukraine straight to Moscow, put Putin in handcuffs and brought him back to America, and then said, "Ukraine, half of Russia is yours and half of Russia is ours," as a punishment for what they did to you. That's what should have happened, right? No punishment from America to Russia for this abominable, monstrous act of invasion. But McDonald's was like, no, this doesn't go, no. McDonald's was like, absolutely not. Russia, you are punished. No Big Mac, no special sauce, no lettuce, no cheese, no pickles on a sesame bun. You are punished. McDonald's punishes tyrants. McDonald's is not a regular restaurant. It is a platform. And what you need to understand now is that Dungeons and Dragons is not a tabletop role-playing game. It is a tabletop role-playing experience that is so far out ahead of its competitors that it is actually a platform. Okay, so here's why we're talking today. So I went and I used my mobile app to order the Grimace birthday meal. When I got there, I said, mobile order code, right? There was a gigantic LED sign that explains that puts up, here's the amount of money that you just paid for this meal. On the left side of the screen, it said that. On the right side of the screen, 4 feet high, was Grimace smiling, saying, "Enjoy my meal and thank you for celebrating my birthday." And what was really awesome was that this was a product experience. I got joy and I smiled and I was like, that's a moment of joy, right? Like, I am celebrating Grimace's birthday. Now, I'm a big guy. Grimace is a big guy. We are brothers in weight, right? Like we bring we have a heavy footstep on this earth, right? And so, it was really a wonderful product experience. And this is what Dungeons and Dragons is doing. And every time there's a single misstep from Dungeons and Dragons, you're going to hear 1,000 YouTubers complaining. But every time they do something dramatically awesome that literally bushwhacks a new path for a product experience in tabletop role-playing games, in tabletop role-playing experience, you don't hear about it except for me, right? So right now, what is the product experience for buying a D&D canon hardback? It's better than it's ever been, right? You go on to, you don't have to go on to Amazon anymore. You go on to Wizards of the Coast, you make your order, you pay your $60, shipping is free, you're going to get the physical D&D canon hardback. It'll arrive about 3 weeks after you've been able to read it for 3 weeks on D&D Beyond. So I get early access to the book through D&D Beyond for 3 weeks, and then I get the amazing D&D canon hardback, and every dime goes to Hasbro, where it belongs, rather than getting cut in half by Amazon and being sold at some cut rate amount, right? It's an amazing product experience, and that's the point, right? OSC is a product, a poorly executed product, right? Like Knave 2. Ben from Question Beast is going to try, but he's not a platform. Everywhere else, when you buy any OSR product, when you buy any indie product, because the rest of the industry is so far behind Dungeons & Dragons and do not serve as a platform for awesomeness, a template for quality, and able to do things that no one else can. I've been using the McDonald's mobile app for months, right? Or actually, a couple years now. One of the things they recently did is wherever I pull up, the app automatically senses where I am and puts my order at that McDonald's without me having to do a thing. Platforms are important. Dungeons & Dragons is not just a tabletop role-playing game product. It's a platform, and and every product they create is an experience. And this is not matched in the OSR and not matched in the industry. Yes, Dungeons & Dragons has a lot of synergy with what McDonald's is doing, because they're not, McDonald's is not a regular restaurant. McDonald's punishes tyranny. Do you understand that, right? And that's my point, is D&D doesn't function like any other tabletop role-playing game. And all these tabletop role-playing games squawk like they're in competition with Dungeons & Dragons. They're not. They don't even know where the arena is to fight Dungeons & Dragons. They're light years behind and can't even see Dungeons & Dragons in front of them. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.